Leaf&Barrel. Today we're going to talk about cutting a cigar with no cigar cutter. Listen, I'm not a cowboy, so this won't be a lesson in biting and spitting. Instead, we're going to talk about a method that is rather elegant and intimate. Once you have evaluated and purchased the cigar, the next step is always cutting it prior to smoking it. There are a few conventional methods of cutting a cigar: your V-cut, your straight cut, your puncher, a shirkin, even a scissor cut. But I prefer what is referred to as the Cuban cut. Why? The Cuban cut allows you to get up close and personal with your cigar. So the first thing you want to do is taste your cigar. In doing so, you're also going to loosen the layers. Now, most of these cigars of this type consist of 2 to 3 caps. With the Cuban cut, the second thing you're going to want to do is get up close and personal with your cigar. Now, how are you going to do that? You want to taste the head of the cigar. By tasting the head of the cigar, you're able to determine whether that cigar is aged to the point where you should be smoking it in the first place, which is one of the reasons why the first step is to make sure that you have purchased the cigar. You shouldn't be in a humidor walking around tasting cigars. However, by doing so, by tasting the cigar, a few things happen. Again, you're able to evaluate whether you should be smoking it, but more importantly, you get to find out exactly what kind of flavors you should expect when you smoke the cigar. Once you've determined that the cigar is aged well enough, it would mean that you're not getting any ammonia flavor, that the cigar doesn't have an acidic bite to it. If you get that ammonia or that acidic bite, put it back in your humidor. But once you've done that, the only thing you need to do then is use your thumbnail. You want to just lift that outer cap. When you pry that outer cap, you're basically just pushing that thumbnail into that outer layer and going around the cigar 2 or 3 times. The one thing you need to do, here's the one mistake a lot of people make with this: make sure that there are no veins connecting that cap, okay? If there's a vein connecting that cap, once you go to take it off the cigar, you can tear the head and ruin your smoking experience. Once you remove the cap, you know, there are going to be a lot of people looking at you in the lounge as if you're the cigar whisperer or something. They're probably going to think you're going to light the thing with 2 stones. But here's what's important. By using the Cuban cut, you can evaluate whether your cigar is mature enough for you to be smoking it. You also get to experience what kind of flavors you're going to get from the cigar. Give it the pre-draw as soon as you finish, and you, my friend, have cut your cigar without a cutter.